Hey everyone, this is Aaron from Crypto Trends. Today is March 22nd, 2019. Guppies. If you're a guppy, don't watch this, okay? This is not going to be such a nice video. This is for sharks only, those that are in this market to win it. So guppies, just go away right now. And why? Because I'm going to give my approach to the market. And talking about TA that a lot of people may or may not disagree with, and some other things. So please keep in mind that this is not financial advice, just my opinion. I'm also, so let's go ahead and get to it, okay? So first off, let me tell you what I do. It has Crypto Trends right here. And you'll notice my little symbol here is the eye of like Thoth or something like that, right? It's basically the third eye, okay? It's an Egyptian symbol, and it signifies openness and seeing with clarity, and also an open sharing of like energies with others, okay? That's what it is. And it goes into, if you don't know, I do remote viewing. I pick up on energy stuff. And this is nothing that is like beyond other people's ability. It's what we call instinct and intuition. And what comes from that is a whole bunch of things. Past experiences, knowledge, the general overall vibe, that type of thing, okay? That's your instinct and intuition. And in my videos, I always say, follow your gut, follow your instincts, okay? And yeah, that's how to do it. But let's get on here. This is a quote, or not a quote, but a passage that somebody wrote me because they were so nice. And hey everybody, thanks for watching. Let me bring this up. And it says, I'm not putting down who, but anyway, this is the quote. It says, "Sorry mate, but your TA reminds me of that quote from the movie The Sixth Sense. I see dead people. Basically, you are the only one that sees things." Actually, thank you. Yeah. I don't think I'm the only one. There's some others out there. But yeah, that is what I do. That is not all I do. I go heavily into the TA and stuff, but I don't show you all that. I do a lot of stuff, okay? For instance, do you know what your IRR is? Your own internal rate of return. Do you have any idea what that is? And if so, do you know how to calculate it? Have you calculated it? Maybe yes, maybe no. If not, contact a financial advisor and get it figured out. Okay? I am not your financial advisor. I give you some tips here and there, but really, I am not your financial advisor. So, moving on, it says, he says, I mean moving trend lines to fit your narrative and then saying it could go up or down shows not only that you haven't got a clue of what you're talking about, but also that you haven't got the balls to make a call. Alright, so that's... Okay, moving trend lines up and down to fit my narrative. No, I really don't do that. What I've done, I'll show you what I've done. Let's go over here to Binance. On these lines here, I keep them. This one is HOT, H-O-T. So let's go to one that I've had here for a while. Let's go to XLM. Is this one here? No, I want the one on TradingView. So let's go to XLM, ETH. There. Okay. So these trend lines I've kept. Okay. I've kept them there. I'm keeping this one here. Alright, and I had these boxes that I drew ahead of time. I didn't draw them so these lines would go through them. I haven't moved them. The only thing I moved was I extended this box out. It used to be scrunched up here, but I extended it out for the real low. And I drew this line and went and it cut right through it, okay? Normal TA doesn't do that. You don't get this from normal TA, okay? And also keep in mind that this TA thing is not it's not accurate at all. If it was accurate, then why would it blow through the support lines? Huh? Why would it blow through the support lines? TA. What is TA? Technical analysis is the study of the past to show you what happened. It is precise. It is a tool for that. But what is it? It is a tool for predicting the future. So, that's what it is, guys. If you don't like it, then step back and re-examine it. It is a tool. It is a prediction tool. It is right up there with using those little what do they call them? Dowsing rods. It's also those little pendulums that you can use. There's also ways to use your internal instincts and guts. That's way more accurate in my opinion. But these are tools and mechanisms. Why? Because the past is not an indicator of the future. Now, why does TA work sometimes? Why does it work sometimes? It's because the markets are manipulated. And what they're doing is that they say, okay, well, a lot of people know TA. All right, let's move it up to the support line that people think it's going to go. Okay, oh, yay, yay, yay. All right, so they move it up. And they are meaning the, not the whales, but larger than the whales. They're called the composite operator, the COs. They're the market movers that could eat the whales if they wanted to. And yeah, anyway, so those are the ones that we watch, are the COs and what they're doing. Because a CO can buy every single Bitcoin in existence without a problem. Yeah, that's how much money COs have, okay? The entire Bitcoin market, not a problem. And he could do that for probably, oh, I don't know, 50 billion? Yeah, not a problem. That's the kind of money these folks have, okay? Not a problem. TA looks at the past. And when I put lines on a chart, it's just to kind of like show you guys where it's kind of going and where I think it's going to go. A lot of times I put these little boxes here to basically say, okay, that's my target box. They're more for me to say, okay, did I tap into the right energy? And on XLM, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I typed into the right energy. They just ate through these boxes. And they've been there for a while. And people are going to get pissed off at me. They're going to say, oh, what do you mean TA is a bunch of crap? Well, it's a tool, okay? And if all TA was the same, let's say you had to draw a line on a chart from this specific point to another specific point, and you had to draw them at the bottom of the wicks, or you had to draw them at the bottom of the candles, and there's no variance whatsoever, stuff like that. So in other words, you could hit a button and boom, a computer program could actually draw the charts for you. Okay? How many people are comfortable with that? Probably not a lot. Why? Because they want to put their own thing into it. Well, what is that? What do you mean their own thing? Their own knowledge, their own experience, their own expertise. They're using it as a predictive tool. That's what they're doing. That's why we do things. So TA, in my opinion, it's a way, because people know TA in the general markets, and then people come in and try to apply it to crypto. And the composite operators know this. And so they say, okay, yeah, let's move it up to a line. Let's move it below a line. Let's do this or let's do that. They can move it at will. It's a video game, guys, okay? It's a video game. And they can move it at will. And why do they move it at will? To basically entice you to sell your coins or to buy your coins. Okay, or to hold on to them for whatever reason. That's what they do. Why? So they can profit from it. They say, okay, well, we know the market that approximately 60-70% of the people on the market are watching TA. We know that, if we move it here, a certain percentage of those are going to sell. If they sell, then we can make this amount of profit. Whammo bammo. They're using TA and moving the market against you. That's what they're doing. They're using it against you. Okay? And it takes a person with the intuition and the gut instincts to be able to draw the TA differently than the others, where they're kind of tapping into that energy that I talk about. It's that sixth sense. So that chap was completely correct. You're tapping into the sixth sense. Those are the ones that are the more successful traders, okay, that don't go with the flow, but they're projecting themselves outward and they're listening to themselves more outward. And those that just follow the lines, that look at the average, the sheep, okay, well, there's the path, follow the path, guys. Okay, run off the cliff. Great, there you go. Those are the ones that they're getting the money from. Okay, it's a transfer of wealth from them to, from you to them, actually. That's the whole game. Also, sometimes it's just pure punishment to punish people. And that might be sick and bad, but you can look at this in the, if we look at Bitcoin, that's exactly what happened. They use Bitcoin to punish you. They did it right here. Boom, 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 boom. Say, hey, Mr. Mt. Gox, sell some of your stuff. Boom, 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 boom. Why? Because too many people are talking about overthrowing the governments and the currency system. Governments go to war to keep their currency stabilized. Okay, guys? That's a big reason why they go to wars, for financial reasons. Because you have trade wars, you have equity wars, monetary wars, and then you actually run into world wars. That's how it works. Hopefully we don't go there again. Anyway, but here, this was just primarily to hurt you. You've heard what the CME or CBOE guy said. He says, yeah, we're going to tame Bitcoin. We're going to tame the crypto market. Yeah, that's what they did. It's because there's so many people, the ideologues, talking about, oh yeah, this is going to replace the currency of the U.S. Those are fighting words, guys. So they dumped a couple billion just to teach you a lesson and to get the people out of the market. Yeah, they didn't care. What did TA have to do with that? Well, you had the CBOE come in here and just salivating to short this thing. They're ready. So yeah, bring it on. Anyway, TA can be used, but a majority of the time it's used against you. Okay, keep that in mind. That's one of my points. And like, here's some boxes here. Whoops, I didn't mean to move that. That was a mistake. Okay, so you see boxes here and here. Those are like really, really low trends. I had one box down here. That was a decision box. I said, okay, if it's going to bounce off there, it's going to do something. All right. And yeah, so I have another box here and I have another box here. I'm not really going off the lines. The only lines I really go off is when I'm looking at Wyckoff stuff. I'm looking at the upper bound and the lower bound. The stuff in between, I really don't give a two hoots about. I'm looking for the tests. So that was a test. This is going up to a test. We'll see if it can surpass. And these are all tests. Why do we look for tests? And why is TA kind of invalidated? It's because they go up and they test, or they go way up and they freak everybody out and they test. They're doing a test of what the market is. In other words, they're not looking in the past. They're looking in the future. Let's take it up. Is there enough volatility in the market? Is there enough liquidity? Are there enough purchasers that are ready to dump their coins or to pick them up? Okay. Will they buy? Will they sell? That's what they want to know. So in other words, okay, what do I have to do? Because the end game is they buy low and they want to dump their bags slowly sometimes and sometimes quickly. on the unsuspecting. That's what they do, man. It's not nice. It's not nice. They are taking the guppies and they're saying, here, eat this garbage. Yeah. And so you really got to have that kind of mentality. And you really don't get those indicators from TA. Okay? Where do you get them from? You get them from a majority of the psychological, the books that has to deal with the psyche. So what is the psychology of a composite operator? Where do you get that information from? You get it from Wyckoff. Wyckoff has like 7, 8, 9 books out there. Which one should you read? All of them. Okay? He follows the composite operators like the original J.P. Morgan. Okay? Like the Gettys. The huge tycoons of the time. Okay? That were in the market. He's checking out their mentality. He's one of the very few out there. And I gave a list of books and movies to check out too. Okay? So you can see future trends and where it's going. So check that out. Check out Wyckoff. But guppies are getting eaten alive. Why? Because they're following TA. They're following whatever. And don't follow me. I am not here to give you like standard TA. I do TA on my own that I don't show. I do this to show you guys. And yeah, I might move a little line here or there. So what? It's the general trend, right? It's not like, oh my gosh, he moved it there, and so it's like a difference of like $2-3. Please. Anyway, so there's that. Where do I think Bitcoin's going? I think it's going here. So we'll see what happens. And this brings me back to this. Oh yeah, I don't have the balls to make a call. Okay, well there's a call right there. See this little yellow line? That's my call. Not this blue line. Not this one. This one was different. I've been saying that this one, and I have been explaining, this one is market sentiment of the guppies. Okay? This is the sheep. This is the guppies. This is the market sentiment. And here's my little line. Boom. That's where I think it's going. That's my call. Whether it's right or wrong, we'll see. I've been wrong before, and I've been right before. All right, and as far as not making calls, let's see. Back in on 11/21 of 18. I have a link to this. I did a video that says I dumped it. Okay, and what did I dump? This is what I dumped. XLM. Oh my god, he dumped XLM, but he did so many videos that he loved it before. Yeah, I loved it. Look at the markup phase. Yeah, isn't that nice? Yeah, big ass spring here. Yeah. From 43 up to, gosh, 152. Yeah, there you go. I'm talking about the sats over here. That's a nice move, isn't it? Anyway, so yeah, I dumped it on, that was on the 21st is when I did that video. So let's go down here, go to the date. There it is. Okay, so let me scroll in. Boom. On that green candle, I dumped. I dumped a lot. And then the next one was, I dumped it all again. I dumped the remainder on the 30th. 30th? Right there. That green candle, which happened to be the top of this one and pretty dang close to the top of this one. Okay? And I told you guys, I dumped, I got out. Same thing for XRP. I dumped and I got out. I got the same thing on both of them. Okay? And then what happened? Right. And yeah, so that was then. And the general trend line were these red lines. Oh, it's going up, it's going up. Oh my god. Here was a prediction line I had. Okay, yeah, what do you think it's going to do? Oh, I think it's going to like go up and then kind of go zzz for a little bit, go sideways and then go up. Okay, yeah, it's not the scale, but that's exactly what it did. And that's been there forever. like right here. What do you see here? It's going to go sideways, up and down. It's going to do the shark fin thing. Shark fin. Shark fin. It goes up, like right here, and then it bleeds. Up and bleeds. Up and bleeds. And sometimes it gets smaller and smaller. That's kind of like what I was drawing there. Anyway, so that was one call. And what did I say to get into? This. Let's bring this one up on Binance. That's where I have my lines. I learned how to draw in Binance. So if we go to hot, right here is when I got in. Actually, I got in at 414. So it's right around in here. 414 is when I got in. And that was on the 21st. And then you go to the 30th. When I got some more, it's right here. Okay, boom. Relatively about the same. Okay, not much of a difference. You go from 4. You go from like 4, let's call it 420, okay? 420 to 1350. Okay, what kind of percent is that? That's like a 3.5x, guys, in a bear market. Okay, and that was one of the very few actual calls I gave. Very few. I do not give calls like, oh, you should buy here and sell there. No, I don't do that. I give you guys the breadcrumbs, the trails, the clues to go and do your own research. If you don't do your own research, hey, guess what? You're putting yourself at a disadvantage. I appreciate that. I want people to put themselves at and to keep themselves at disadvantages. Why? Because they're the ones that sell here and I buy there. Okay? When do people buy? People buy at the top. That's how FOMO happens, and this stuff happens. Okay? They buy at the top. They sell at the low. It's like ridiculous. Those are guppies, man. Whatever. So TA is a tool, and I have given calls. And as far as like saying, oh, there's 60%, oh, it should go up 60% because this guy says here, and don't get me wrong, I do appreciate your comment, okay? Really. I'm not mad or anything, I'm just trying to explain. Okay, he says you'll get more respect from at least saying something like, based on the following, I believe there is a 60% chance we might break to the downside. What mindset is he in? He is in the mindset that the past predicts the future. It does not. Why? Well, why? What do you mean it doesn't? Because they look for games. They are continuously checking. Their algorithms are continuously checking the market for it where to go. Let me explain that a little bit more. So let's say he wants to manipulate hot, okay? Let's say hot. Well, it's already been manipulated. So he wants to get the price down, boom, 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 get people to sell, okay? And then he wants to dump the bags, okay? This game is not over yet, okay? It's still in play. And it's a game. Check out Wyckoff. Learn the game. So he can make it go up, he can make it go down, etc. at will. He has the money to do it. So he could say, okay, well, I want, let's say I want hot to be over here. Okay, great. How am I going to get it there? I don't know. I'm going to get it there, and I'm going to make it go up and down or like this or whatever, and then it's going to go there. Okay, then what? Well, I want it to go above this all-time high here that it had. Okay, fine. Well, we can do that. So let's go ahead, and how are we going to do that? Oh, I don't know. We can go like this or whatever and just like shoot it up. Okay, great. And then what? Then we're going to dump it here. We're going to dump all of our bags up there, and we're out. And then there won't be any more of his support. He's dumped all of his bags up here. He invested here. He invested way down here. He invested a little bit up doing tests. Sometimes they do tests down. And what they're doing is they're checking out the market. And these guys can short the market and they can long it. Okay, don't forget that. They can win either way. It's all about market psychology. And then so the point is, as far as the past, what they do is they say, okay, well, how do we get it up there? They say, well, let's look at TA and see what these traders, these so-called traders, how are they going to be psychologically affected by a move? Okay, so we need to get it to go up. Well, let's move it to a place to where they think it'll get up. That's what they do, man. That's what they do. The only way to get ahead of that game is to realize that you're being played. Okay, and then to get into the head of the CO. What are they going to do? Why are they going to do it? Sometimes there's geopolitical motives. Sometimes there is. Oh, like what? Oh, like what's this we've heard lately? A bunch of FUD about the Fed, right? A bunch of FUD about the Fed. Yeah, what's the purpose of that? Okay. Anyway, there's other things out there in the geopolitical realm that affect the market because these people listen to that, okay? And crypto, they don't want to kill crypto. The government does not want to kill crypto. We know this. They've said it. The SEC has said it. Okay, so the crypto market isn't going away. It's protected. All right? It's not going away. There's too much money to be extracted. All right? This is a goose that laid the golden egg. They're not going to kill it. They're going to build it up. And we can see that actually happening. The best place to see that is in Bitcoin. Okay? Boom. CBOE got out. Slammed the price down. Started going up afterwards. Okay? I said, hey, CBOE, your job is done. It's down far enough. Now we need to start increasing it for our client base so they will be enticed. They will see a huge percentage gain that can be made. Anyone can see that, oh, from here to here, that's a very low risk upward percent gain, right? Yeah. So yeah, I mean, there's a way, it can go way further, but it's just too much pressure to go down. It's a lot easier to go up and to entice these people. That's what they're doing. This is the enticement phase, this upward thing. Enticement, yeah, it can go sideways and stuff like that. But anyway, on how they do that, they have their algorithms that are programmed. They can go up or they can go down. Okay, so you can't say 100%. Oh, with 60%, it's going to go up or it's going to go down. It can go both ways. Another reason I say that is one, so you don't follow me on trades. So you make your own decisions. That's far more important, to make your own decisions. Okay? And if you're talking about psychic stuff and all this and kind of like being crazy, you're following somebody on YouTube is saying, oh, you should buy here or sell there, and you're listening to it? Who's the crazy one? You'd rather listen to somebody else instead of yourself. Man. Anyway, that's a rant. Okay? Pretty long rant. I've actually spoken about it before. What else does this dude say? Yeah, the 6%. Yeah, I recommend you go and learn some basic TA so you don't look like a noob. Dude. The chart doesn't even go back that far. Early 80s is when I got into this bad boy. I've had a couple buys since. LMT. Do your research on LMT. Okay? Yeah. Fantastic, fantastic company. But, yeah, so I've been in it for a while. And what happens when you've been in it for a while? You don't have to, like, follow everybody's rules. As far as how charts are drawn and stuff like that. There's absolutely no need. You can look at something and you can see how it's going to play out. You just know. That comes from 30 years plus experience, if you want to hear that. Doesn't matter. 30 years plus experience, went to school for finance, managed a $870 million portfolio for a bank, blah blah, most boring job I had in my life. Didn't last very long there. It was incredibly boring. Buying strips, treasuries, securities, whatever. Boring, boring, boring. But then I got on the other side of the phone, so to speak. So, dude, you're welcome to watch, but, you know, give the 6 cents, absolutely. That's your savior right there. That's your gut feeling. That's your instincts and intuition. Listen. Okay, listen. And as far as not having guts, here's some more. I did a review on Fusion. This is back when it was just excited. People were just excited as hell, right? It was FOMO time. It's going parabolic. Did a review on it. Check it out. Links below. Yeah, I lost a lot of viewers from that. So what? Here's another one I lost about 500-600 viewers on. Neo. I did this when it was near its top. Check out the charts. I basically said, sorry guys, not my cup of tea. Wham! Viewership went down. Didn't care. Okay? What happened? It's tanked. It tanked. It's still, it's a dog, man. Fusion, whatever happened to Fusion? Remember all that? Remember all that hype? Do you even remember it? Went into oblivion. So yeah. What else have I done that on? Tron, TRX. Tron has been and still is, in my opinion, a dog. It has some price action, yes. Yes, there's opportunities. Okay? Right now, what are the dogs? XLM and XRP. What's going on with XRP? I'll tell you what's going on with XRP. This is a monthly. Can you... What a big ass BART, huh? Have you ever gone to the monthly on XRP? No, that's a big ass BART. What's happening up here? Distribution. Dumping the bags. That's what's happening. And then what happens? Boom. You have your entry and you have your exit. I think that's what's going to happen. Will it? No. Will it? Hey, it could. But there is a ton of money going in here. It was not at the original 29% growth. They blew that away, and they basically blew the top off this thing. So yeah, they blew the top off this thing, and so now we'll see what happens. But to me, this thing is not a dog. It's a dog with fleas. Oh, where does that quote come from? Wall Street. Watch Wall Street. They actually go and show you how things are done. It's amazing that that movie ever got made. Truly, truly amazing. But yeah, this thing is a dog with fleas. If you look at the pattern here as I back up, what do you have? What does that look like? That is a pattern called a head and shoulders, right? And statistically, what is the percentage of a head and shoulders? What does it statistically do? Yeah. So that's what they're setting up. People don't want to see it. They're looking at these little lines here. Let me get those off because they're just confusing. There. So this line I originally drew, they extended it out further. I drew this line, this blue line here, a long time ago. Okay? And it's basically following that pattern. Whammo. Anyway. Oh, look. I have a buy box. I have a buy box. Where is that buy box hit? Let's look at it right here. It is at 0.00068. Okay? 0.00068. Right now, it's at 002. So it has to come down quite a bit, doesn't it? Yeah, that's when I'll start looking at XRP again. Until then, I'm not interested in it. Anyway, see if some people are on the chat. See if you said anything else. I think that was it. Noob. Yeah, whatever, dude. Also, another thing here. If you look at my past videos, you go to my channel and you look at the videos. Go back on October 21st of 2018 is when I first started doing the bull run video series. A lot of my stuff is 3, 6, 8, 12 months out. I started doing these so you guys would have time to actually do research on coins and to be able to get in. Okay? Look at these that I had there. Ooh. Okay. XRP and XLM had their run-up prior. You know, I mean, they ran up. They had their time. Something changed in it. But, yeah, look at these others. And check out the other bull run videos. I put them there for a reason. Anyway, that's about it. Enough of that. Thanks for watching. Hit the like, subscribe, get notified. But this market is not for guppies. It's not for people that think TA is the godsend and the predictor. No, you yourself can be the predictor. Okay? Not the TA. Let me pop out the chat. Thanks, guys, for watching. I appreciate it, man. Sorry, I'm kind of in a foul mood. But hey. Didn't have enough coffee today. So Reno says, hey, man, how you doing? Happy to catch you live. Hey, Errol, how you doing? Dances reluctantly. Hey there, shark, shark, shark. Absolutely, man. Sharks. This is not a market for the weak. Sharks eat guppies. And I'm happy for guppies because we need to eat. And Fawad says, invest something. I don't know what that is. See what it brings up. Breaking. China says ICOs and STOs are solicited illegal financial activities. Yeah, that's been known. Involvement in such activities will be severely punished as of March 21st, 2019. Okay, yeah, they have been. So all they're doing is adding the STOs. ICOs and exchanges are illegal in China. Now they're adding STOs. Okay? People think owning crypto is illegal. No, it's not. Participating in an ICO like the United States, severely punish. STOs, they're adding that on as well. That's basically it, okay? Should you worry about it? No. What they're doing is that they're gearing up for their own exchange. That's what the key is going to be used for, bro. TKY. They're going to do their irrefutable irrefutable identity verification. In other words, it will hold up in court, and all the coins are traceable. So they're going to have selected coins and stuff that are trackable, and they're going to know exactly who from their people, the Chinese population, who invested, and whether or not they have the right to invest. So if they had a bad, like, Facebook post that went against the government or something, it lowers their social score. Oh, the key when you go in to get onto your exchange account, it's going to say, hey, you made this Facebook post, and it's not in compliance with our beliefs. So get with the program. You can't trade for 30 days, or they'll just come and pick you up at your home and take it from there. So yeah, that's what's coming down. But the thing is, they're coming up with their own exchange, okay? But they need the key, something like it. No, they need the key to make sure that happens, and that is because China's in the dumpers, man. Financially, they are in the dumpers. It's not reported. You say, oh, China's great and all that. It's in the dumps, man. And there's a lot of things going on there. And so what they want is an exchange to get the liquidity flowing in their market at the same time while keeping capital outflow to an absolute minimum. They want a market will also entice external money coming in. Okay? They like that. And yeah, that external money can also go out. But a lot of people are going to lose it on the market, just like a casino, right? Because they're looking at the net. A lot of losers coming in. A few winners can go. Okay, they can go. Not too many. But, we're going to get 80% of the money from the losers. Yay. The other guys, yeah, they can go freely. Yeah. So, cost of doing business. That type of thing. Just like a casino, man. Anyway, this is FUD. This is FUD. Nothing new here except for the inclusion of STOs. But thank you, sir, for the link. China's getting tougher on cryptos again. Yep. Liberty or death. Give me liberty or give me death. Dokademic has been on a tear. Yeah, there's some things that have been on a tear. And you have a foot in the door. Okay. Yeah, follow your instincts. Follow your instincts. Follow your gut. Crypto Mike says, TKY baby. Man baby. Yeah, both interrelated. I showed something yesterday on Matrix AI, where the Chinese, with the Belt Road Initiative, they're going to be investing in a port in Italy. Okay, and so we'll see how man plays into that, if at all. It will be interesting. But, oh man, Italy's in the dumps too. I mean, Italy's worse than China. France isn't doing great, and Brexit, man, that thing is just like, there's something going on with Brexit. Something going on with Brexit. They keep on trying to stall. So Crypto Mike's saying he might think that ETH might tear BTC up in the next bull run. Could happen. Could happen. He's wondering, big XRP boost pretty soon? No, I don't think so. It already had its boost. It already had its boost. The money's is currently being extracted out of XRP. The people that are in there are in a state of disbelief. The carpet's being pulled out from under them, and they don't understand why. They think something is moving, but it's already being pulled out. They have nothing to stand on. But they don't know it yet, so they haven't fallen yet. So we'll see. Can I make that call 100%? No. Because things change based on their algorithms of where they want it to go. That's the thing. So Crypto Mike says, USD gonna get less valuable throughout the year. Stock's still going up. Yeah. Yeah. Why does that happen, guys? What is the cause of that? It's called an interest rate. Okay? It's called an interest rate. $1 today is worth more than $1 tomorrow. That's basically what an interest rate is. So, well, you know, yeah. That's pretty much what an interest rate is. $1 today is worth more than $1 tomorrow. And so in the future, yeah. It's called the discount rate. Okay, a discount rate. When they do the little calculations of how much they're going to cheat you. Yeah. Yeah, good old stuff. Crypto Mike says each stock has its own personality. Yeah. That's what we're hoping for cryptos to have, right? For them to break away from BTC. Yeah? It would be interesting. We might see BTC just leave the entire market and everything, and then everything else goes on its own personality. So pretty much nothing follows BTC anymore. We'll see. Oh, what's this? What's this on Binance you've been noticing? USD? What's this? Oh my gosh, look at all those coins. There only used to be just a few, and now look at all of them. What do you think's going on there? What do you think's going on? What do they need in place in order to disconnect from BTC or ETH? They need USDT or straight USD, right? Or PAX or USDS. Some others, right? Yeah, so it's right there. Do you see that? It's right there in front of you. Have you noticed? See clearly. Meditate daily. Take a look at things further back. Take a higher view. Watch for things. Pay attention. Thanks for the input, Mike. But yeah, each stock has its own personality. Yeah, Lockheed Martin. Boeing, they've had a rough time of late. But what's so cool about Lockheed Martin? Let's bring up LMT. And here, if you go to TradingView and you look over at the lower right, it usually brings up news. And it tells you about the contracts that they've signed and this and that. And Lockheed is just like the bomb, man. In more ways than one. But yeah, check them out. This company is the government, basically. Okay. But yeah, check them out. And then what else do we have coming up in the future? I think I've showed you this. Anyway, Trump is real big into having a space force. Yeah, that was the word I was looking for. Here you go. Pentagon presents recommendations on Space Force that Trump could lift these 7 companies. Oh, look. Lockheed Martin, LMT. Oh my gosh. Boeing. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Tesla. Oh my gosh. You saw how I brought that up. Do your research. Do your research. Okay? You see right now, oh, looks like it's going down towards my little box. Oh my gosh. I'm going to move this. Here it goes. Okay, I moved it. Yeah. I'm in a strange mood today, guys. Sorry. Oh, and Colin says likes Populous. That's one I haven't heard of in a long time, since it was being pumped by a couple, 2 or 3 YouTubers, right? And let's go take a look at Populous. I haven't looked at that in a long time. We'll go over to CoinGecko. It's like way the hell down there now. It used to be like really expensive. Remember those days? Used to be really expensive. Now it's number 85 on CoinGecko. So I had to search for it. So how's it going? It's going, well, it's up 1.2% today, down 3%, 14-day, so about 5%, 30 days. That's a nice growth. I like that growth percentage myself on the 30-day. Just zoop, doing its thing. Notice the much larger increase in volume, which is nice to see. So if you like Populous, hey, share the love. In the comments, put why you like Populous. Okay, I don't have a problem with that. Share the love. We're in crypto because we love crypto. So best of luck to you, man. Thanks for sharing. Joe Smith says live right now. Here I am, live. Not sure if that's what you mean, but hey. V-Chain are so solid. Yeah, I really like V-Chain. And he's going to the summit. Yeah, I'm talking to my wife today about that. So we just gotta like plan things out. You know, I don't have time to get the oil changed and check the tires and clean the windshield, that type of stuff. Need that coffee, Colin says. Absolutely. Hey, you guys want a cup of good Joe? This is a totally unsolicited advertisement for something I think is really great. And you guys should definitely try. If you like dark roast coffees, and you can get this at Costco, which is very nice. If you have a Costco membership. But anyway, it's the San Francisco Bay, and it is the closest thing that you can actually get to a European coffee here in the States. Okay. Yeah, you can get some Kona coffee if it's real. I mean, there's nothing that beats Kona coffee right on the plantation, the Kona plantation. Oh, yeah. But anyway, that's widely available. Is not the chocolate raspberry. I like the French roast. Where in hell are their products here? Because you guys need to see this. Coffee's important. Shop now. Let's see what they have here under their shop now. It's not do me. Okay, there it goes. This one right here. Yeah, ground. Well, I usually get the beans. You get the beans and you go get yourself a little grinder, okay? It makes all the difference. Don't get it pre-ground, guys. Trust me. Try it. Do it fresh. But try this brand, San Francisco Bay. The French roast. It's like the bomb. It's the bomb. Okay, enough about coffee. But yeah, gotta have that coffee. Justin says he's a mofo guppy, but still want to watch. You know, that's fine. Watch this. Check out my other videos and stuff. And guppies can get big and turn into sharks, okay? So that's fine, man. Oh, and he says he's going to buy 1 BTC, 1 ETH, and 1 Litecoin. Okay. Good for you. I've made more than 3x on ETH, more than 3x on Litecoin. You know? What's LTC doing lately? Let's look at it versus ETH. Then we'll take a look at it. Oh my God, look at that big dip. Not a very good chart to look. Am I still? Yeah, I'm on the day. Litecoin, okay, yeah, it's like going up. Do a trend line here. Just a basic trend line. Oh, why in hell am I drawing it that way? Because I don't give a crap about the ups and downs. I draw it that way, and then I bring out my little angle tool. So right now, it's a pretty much about an average of 13% growth. Stable growth. That's nice. Okay? What you don't want to see is shit like this. 76%. 57%. And you'll notice if you play around with this, when you see a high and then it goes lower, just like there, look what you have to go forward to. Watch for that pattern. Get out this little angle thingy, put it down at the bottom and go up to where it skyrocketed, and then you'll go find the next, and hey, what dumped. And notice the angles here. Okay? But yeah, LTC looks fine, man. I mean, it's doing its things at 56%. Let's see what it's doing on USD. Come on. Okay. It's actually caught up. What's the angle in this bad boy? Yeah. 54%. Okay, so we noticed that it liked an angle of 56% on the ETH. So what do you think it's going to do? It's getting pretty close, isn't it? So yeah, you try to do your best of getting the average, a straight line average. The averages that they have are too smooth. So you draw a straight line because that's how computer programs are done. They say that's how they're done. So right around there, I mean, there's your line. So you can also go like this and go roughly at the top. So that's 49%, 49%. Okay, so it's like has a trading channel here, right? Has a trading channel. But you bring this up to here. Oh, it's getting sleepy. Look, it's getting sleepy. From 49% to 24%. It's getting sleepy, isn't it? Move that down in the center there. So maybe a little bit higher. But still. So you're looking at a pretty big decline in the acceleration rate. Actually, that's not acceleration. It's at the increase. Yeah, you can call it acceleration. But it's the velocity. The velocity's here at this rate, and then they're cranking down the engines. What happens? Oh, I'm getting sleepy. Sleepy. Oh, okay, time to wake up again. Okay? High-tech TA right there. Once you can read, you can write a novel. You use the tools. They're the alphabet. But once you can read, hey, there you go. So LTC, best luck to the LTC holders. Came up here, it's getting sleepy. That took a lot of momentum up here. These are BARTs, right? Okay, fine. Yeah, we'll see where it goes. Looking sleepy to me. Not financial advice. Keep in mind, this thing could skyrocket and still go up, right? Have to say that so you don't follow. Okay, I'm not in LTC right now. But you like it? Hey, put your spread the word. Why? You know, let people maybe have insight into something others don't have. But those are all pretty good coins. So I don't think they're going away anytime soon. Q Lizard of Oz. That is like a cool username. The Reptoid of Oz. Could I check out Relics? It's real estate. Yeah, it's a real estate investment trust, basically a right. Oh, there's Joe Smith. Says I'm here. Hey, Joe. How's it going, man? So yeah, Relics. Let's put it this way. Relics has it is a crypto trend as far as tokenization. As far as the actual energy behind it, yeah, iffy. Okay? It's iffy. In other words, do your own research. For me, I'm not in it. It hasn't popped up on my psychic radar, per se. Its energy behind it hasn't popped up as being significant. That does not mean that it cannot have some nice price action. Okay? I'm not so interested in price actions like this. I'm interested in price actions like that. 1000% plus. I'll take a 300 if something's turning into a dog, or 200 or 100. But for the most part, that's what I'm looking at. Also keep in mind that my style of trading is vastly different, because keep in mind that the crypto market for me, what I have in here is throwaway money, play money. Oh my gosh, what do you mean? You could think of a pyramid. And so here you'd have your real estate, your rentals, you know, your gold, your 401ks, your whatever, okay? And they get latticed. They're in stratified. Let me get some coffee. So you have the different stratuses here, the levels. And up here at the top, and then so risk, the lowest risk is down here. Nothing is completely zero, okay? And then the highest risk is up here. And so usually you have a majority of your funds in lower risk. It just depends on your profile and what age you are and stuff like that. And that's why you go to a financial advisor to get that set up. But here at the top, that's your riskiest thing, and so that might be 5%, 1%, whatever. And so you throw that out. But then when you're doing that, you're not looking for something that's stable and is like for sure. You're looking for things that can give you 1,000, 2,000 plus percentage. Okay? You're looking for the rocket ships, because you already have your stable stuff over in different markets. Okay? You might have stocks, you might have bonds, you might have some other equities, you might have CDs, you might have a jumbo CD, that type of thing, okay? And best thing you can do is, you know, educate yourself on stuff like that. But that's basically a risk, or you want to find out your risk tolerance. That's why I was asking about what your internal required rate of return, your IRR. Okay, and then also when you're investing, you have opportunity cost of capital, opportunity lost. So if you're, let's say you have two choices, choice A and choice B. Okay, and you go into A. Okay, and you could have it where you put it in here. Basically, this one can go up. Okay, let's say it goes up, I don't know, 5% more than this one, and so that could be like your opportunity lost. But this one is satisfying your IRR. So when you go in to rebalance your portfolio, you might say, hey, give me some of this, and put that on my stack as well, some percentage. Anyway, it's all about portfolio management. It can get really deep. I mean, real deep. Go seek the advice of a good portfolio manager, financial advisor. I am not it, but these are some of the things you can go over and ask. What's my risk tolerance? What's good for me? That type of thing, okay? Yeah, so Relics, Q Lizard of Oz, not so much energy, but it could have some price action. Joe says, if I go to the summit, let me know. I'd like to hook up. Sure thing, man. I'll let you know. Joe Dvorak says, have you looked at MXC? Excuse me, MXC. No, I haven't yet. I'll put that down and make a note of it. Thanks for the tip. It says VeChain is invested in it. Interesting. VeChain invests in what will help the VeChain ecosystem, right? Interesting. Thanks for the tip, Joe. That was Joe Dvorak. Dances like the idea of black coffee for losing a few extra calories of body fat. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Plus, it is a fermented food. So if you're into fermented food, there you go. So Joe Smith says, this is common. I'm so used to the trend lines going down, I'm in disbelief of the overall slow trend up. Yeah. And a lot of people are. And that's the thing. Why? It's because they're looking at the trend lines. They're being influenced by the past. Look at this right here. Real simple. They are being influenced by the past. Saying, oh, this thing's going to go down. Well, it's just a little temporary bump. It should continue to go down. So psychologically, it says, yeah, it should go down. It's going to go down anytime. It's going down anytime. It should go down. I've seen some YouTubers out there who made calls. Bitcoin's going to go down to hell. It's going to scrape, the bottom of hell or whatever. And they made a call. It's going to 1,000 or something. And as soon as it takes a little drop, it could be the little smallest 0.5% drop, they get on board and they say, see, it's going down. Oh my God. No, that's not how traders do it. I mean, looking at the daily for me is odd. I look at week to month usually when I'm looking at stuff. I do the day, the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 45-minute thing for YouTube videos. For the most part. Yeah, usually on crypto, I do go, day is about the average. I would say, not the average, but about the smallest time frame that I actually look at. And that's because the speed of crypto is so fast. So I had to, But on my other stuff, I mean, week or month. Week would be the short time period. Because I invest in things in years. Okay? So I'm not interested in what's happening tomorrow. Unless there's something in that affects it fundamentally, then I'm very interested in it. Okay? Other than that, no. And that's just me. But yeah, people get influenced by the past. And so they get into disbelief. If you check, Wyckoff can help you break that. Okay? And I'll probably do some more stuff here on Wyckoff. But Wyckoff, checking out Wyckoff, read the books, can help break that. because then you're thinking about the mentality of the composite operator, and you're looking for signs that a composite operator has actually come into the market. And if you look at this on Litecoin, a composite operator finally entered the market in this range. That's what caused this pattern here and this pattern here. Okay? That's what's causing this pattern. That's a composite operator. And so it's important to note, or if you can detect, when one actually gets in. Because keep in mind, they'll get into a coin, play it for a while, then get out. In the meantime, they might be playing 3-4 other coins. Easy. Okay? But this is a pretty classical Wyckoff pattern. And so you look for that pattern and say, oh, and then you'll notice what happens is that you don't give a turd about these lines. It changes your mindset. Okay? Good old Wyckoff. Talk about it a lot. Oh, so Joe has some more info on MXC, which I have to look at. He says they will allow Internet of Things, IoT, and VeChain is definitely into that, connected devices to communicate better using their protocol, MX protocol. Yeah, so that's cool. Very well could be, and that is like huge as far I could see why VeChain would definitely be so interested in that. Yeah. So I'll check that out. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Any thoughts on IoTX? No thoughts really. Not a whole lot of thoughts on Theta. I like Hot better as far as streaming, or the future ability to stream videos that it's like peer-to-peer. That's Holochain. That's just me. And so cute, Lizard of Oz. Love that. It says, yeah, that is like kind of iffy. Yeah, oh, it's a passive income crypto. Guys, stay away from those, man. Where that's their big selling point, okay? Yeah, VeChain has it, but it's the gas, basically. But if that's all they have to go on, it's either like passive income, where you're going to get a guaranteed rate of return, some percentage. Oh, they can't guarantee jack. The banks have a hard enough time guaranteeing anything. And they're the ones that actually own the money. Right? So, for crypto can, red flags, red flags. Oh yeah, hey Millie, how's it going? Millie says, see, Cardano is starting to move. And the favorite VeChain. Yeah, notice that I've actually done a few videos on Cardano of late. Oh my gosh. One way you can use my channel is to look at the coins that I bring up. That basically means there's energy around them. Okay? There's energy around them. And I start talking about them. But yeah, let's look at ADA here real quick. ADA, ETH. Ah, it's not Seth. ETH. Echo Tango Hilo. Okay. It's a Wyckoff thing. It's just bouncing around. It's testing its upper boundary right here. Boom, boom. There you go. Yeah, this thing can just go away. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going on? What is going on? Where's our little trend angle? Here. Oh, 59%. Okay. Then you can take that and move it. Compare it to its past. So at 59%, this is interesting. Looking right here. So at 59%, and yes, for that dude, I'm moving the line. Oh my God. I'm gonna get arrested by the TA police. Please. I should make fun. Gosh, if I had a nickel for every mistake I've made, man. I'm not saying he's made a mistake, but I'm just saying in general, that's just me. Okay, so we have our little trend line of 59%. And does it match? No. That one doesn't match. That one doesn't match. What's this angle basically? 83. Yeah. Anything above 70 is basically nosebleed area. So there's ones that's pretty close. So it looks like anything after, 75, 80%, it like burns the candle too fast. You see that? And then it has to basically go and get more energy. This one is 53%. So that's kind of cool. Notice these angles, okay? I'm surprised it actually had juice here, but if we measure it from the bottom here, 71%. Yeah, so that's interesting. W pattern going on. This is Wyckoff stuff. As you can see here, this was a test to try to push it up. Okay, let's push it. So they're doing, what's going on here is that the CO, composite operator, had a test here. Can we push it down below this line? No, there wasn't. It'd take a lot of effort to push it down. It kind of bounced up. Says, okay, let's give it some breathing room. Let's have it go up. And then let's see how high can we push this up with minimal effort. Oh, went up to here, which is basically right around in that. The same area. People call that like resistance, right? Fairly close. So he's bumping up, says, okay, well, just let it kind of, let's do another upward test, lower bound test. Yeah, so we'll see. Let's try it again. Let's start the game again. So this is like forgotten. Doesn't care about this. He's checking out where the market can go. It's like, oh, it can go up here. Okay, let's take it down again. Okay, it's coming up. Okay, let's do another test up. Can it go up? And what he's looking for, he's looking for this over here. Can I get it up there so I can dump my bags? And he might help it a little bit. That would be a little bit of help. See that wicked green candle? That's a little bit of help there. So let's help it. Oh, get everybody to FOMO. Wham, wham, wham. And you might be adding a little bit to this one too. Wham, wham, wham. Give it a rest. Cool down. Put some more in. Get people FOMO'd. Dump, 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 dump. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so that one's 75. Yeah, that's looking kind of steep to me right now. 88. Yeah, parabolic up here. Doing a test. Looks like it did that on the wick. Came back down. So that was a pretty good one. So I'll be looking for something like this. Pretty significant. Yeah. That's what happens with this coin. Good energy though for a while, huh? Lots of good plays here. Look at this nice play. That's a good play. This was a good play. This was a really nice play. This was a really nice play. Price action. Fun coin for that. Yeah, and VeChain's just doing its thing. W pattern going up, testing the upper bound. Got above it, got a little bit rejected, but still hanging in there above. So we'll see what happens. Can it make it go up higher and actually hit this box? That box is 4,600, what I have right there. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. No guarantees. Once again, it's a market, and it can go whichever way the CEO wants it to go. In other words, past does not predict future. Oh, what's my opinion of Safe Haven? I like Safe Haven. That's SHA. You can pick it up on Ocean X. I do have a problem with it though, is that oh wait, no. You can do BTC. BTC the Safe Haven SHA. That's why you send BTC over to Ocean X. Because if I could only buy it with with VET, like this, ooh, I don't know. But with BTC, I don't have a problem. I'll spend BTC. But I won't spend VET. You know what I mean? Oh, look at VThor. VThor USD is up 13%. Ooh. VThor is the gas of VeChain, guys. It's tearing it up. Look at that. That's nice. If you want a chunk of this action, you get VeChain. You hold VeChain. And you earn the little VThors. Yeah, look at that. That's like awesome, man. Awesome. All-time highs. Yay. So it looks like on the day. Oh, look at that. Awesome. Why? What's causing that, man? Go to VForge. Explorer. Look at that. Another huge day in their transactions. 2.9 million VThor burned. 3 million VThor burned. Look at that. 72.6 clauses. 76. These are in 1,000. I was looking up here. 76,000. The little orange line is the VThor. But yeah, look at that. Look at these transactions. Its network is finally coming alive. It's starting. Things are getting onboarded. So we're seeing transactions. 972.4 thousand gas used. Look at that. And it's like, what's the time on here? 4 seconds ago, 14 seconds ago. So a 10-second gap. Boom, it's being used. Boom, 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 boom. Huge, huge, huge day. Record day. Hence, its mainnet is starting to get used. That in turn is being reflected there. Whammo bammo. 13%. Congratulations. But yeah, I like Safe Haven. Interesting project. Nothing kind of like it. It's unique. How do I see the 2014 BTC chart mirroring the 2019 one? Does it confirm your Wycovian theory? It's not like, it's not Wyckoff there. Wyckoff can go on for years. Okay, let's kill this here for now. Kill that. Go back here, look at BTC. Oops. I'm not sure if this is such a great one. It might actually be Bitstamp. Okay, so way back when, these are like fractals, but it's not really a Wyckoff pattern. Okay? Not really a Wyckoff pattern for this time span. Shorter time spans, yeah, it could be. But in this time span, not much. Why? Because you really didn't have composite operators involved at that time. Maybe in here a little bit, yeah. Got in, drained it. They could be doing the exact same thing. But, you know, we'll see where we're at. We could be right around here in this stage, according to this chart, if you're just looking for mirroring patterns and stuff like that. But so far, from what I've seen from Wyckoff stuff, is you can say, okay, this time period, this would be, right now, I'd classify this as a test to the low. You have the, and so when you do that, you look for an automatic rally. And if this is an automatic rally, that's pretty damn pathetic. It's a failed rally. And so when you have a failed rally, things want to go lower. So let's test it lower again and then see if we can get it to bump up. And then that would be your trading range. Okay. So that is one of the possibilities. Looking here, as far as it following the other one, it's like, yeah, could be somebody side. Oh yeah, let's make it follow that one, because that did a pretty good head job on people. That's about it. So interesting. Each candle is a new play. Thanks for the question. Hey, Chris, how's it going, man? Yeah, you caught me live. I was thinking about the Key project. Did they mention the government would probably get access to using the tokens for free or hugely discounted? I don't think they're going to do that. I haven't seen any news on that. What I think is going to happen is that the government, as far as the Social Security basically program there, Human Resources, Social Security, where they go to, they're going to have some type of charge, because they need to allocate costs and expenses versus the income. It's just a standard accounting thing, and so if they have something free, then they'll have issues of actually having a metric on gauging the effectiveness or efficiency of the key. And so I think they're actually going to be charging the government entities, as they currently do right now, for many, many other things. But I haven't seen any news on that, so we'll see. Now, as far as the insured being charged, they'll get charged eventually. It all comes out from their pocket. But what'll happen is that, okay, so you have a doctor bill, and the insurance wants to be, you want your insurance to pay for it. Okay, fine. Scan your little thumb or eye or whatever, BDMI, biometric data. They'll go ahead and do that. The agency that's actually doing the scanning, that has the equipment, they're going to be the ones that are like have to buy the key, because everything's going to be settled on the key, and that'll just be the network processing fee for the database lookups, because it's going to be done in real time. That's what makes it like really cool, and it's being looked up against government databases. So yeah, so you could look at the doctor's office paying for it, and they'll in turn charge the end customer for it. It might be a surcharge on top, or it just might be rolled in. It might be tagged against their insurance. So I don't know, but they're figuring something out. Okay. Yeah, and as far as it being hugely discounted, I don't know. I doubt it. Well, you say, I'm sure insurance companies, etc., would still have big demand. Absolutely. I mean, enormous demand. That's what it's for. That's what they're doing their pilots on. That pension payments, yeah, They need to identify people because they have fraud impersonating others. And then the old lady, the old grandma comes where the rest of her family's dead, comes, I didn't get my pension payment because some joker in this city stole her identity and collected it for her, from her. Yeah, they have some real crap like that going on in China. It's really sad. And we have it here in the U.S. too. It's sad. Hopefully the key helps them with that. So do I have any thoughts on XFIN or XinFin? It's a hybrid chain, private public, and I believe a fork of JP Morgan's Quorum. They're trying to target businesses for global remittances similar to Ripple and XLM. Yeah. Oh gosh, XLM and Ripple and JP Morgan. That's, well, take XLM out of it and replace that with IBM. Right? Goodness, that's really high competition. JPM Morgan has a little bit of a chance of competing against IBM, but not much. Ripple has way less of a chance than Morgan. And XLM's just, with IBM. But they're also competing against IBM as well, if you think about it. Very strange. Hey, Mr. P says, what's up, man? What's my prediction for VET in 2019? Well, I'm hoping it goes up, bro. Hoping it goes up. We'll see. Long-term prediction, I really like it. Yeah. Anyway, that's about it, guys. So this has gone on way too long. Checking out. You guys have a wonderful day. Have a good weekend coming up, and I'll catch you later. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and get notified.